Do not feel guilty for saying no, for changing your mind, for speaking up. Saying no is very powerful. You are expected to always be available and willing to be there for someone, or do things for someone, or hang out with someone, or do this and that, or be here and there. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're already part of the tribe. This week is Thanksgiving week, so if you're watching this on Thanksgiving week, happy Thanksgiving. So I want to thank you all for being here, for supporting me, for watching my videos, for commenting, for sharing. Thank you so much for all your support. I wish you all well, and I hope you are spending it with the people you love. Today we're going to talk about 5 things you should not feel guilty about. I find that having doubt, feeling guilty, putting ourselves down is one of the easiest things we can do. You should not feel guilty about being selective with whom you spend your time with. Time is the most valuable thing we have. You have every right to be selective of whom you spend your time. Keyword, your time with. You should be selective with whom you spend your time with. Not everyone you crossed paths with deserve your time. So be selective, be aware of who you spend most of your time with, be aware of what kind of energy they give you. If they do not give you the energy you want, then you know what to do. Being selective with whom you spend your time with is living intentionally. Why? Because you're doing what you want. You being true to yourself, and you living your life for yourself, as you should. Don't feel guilty about choosing yourself. How can you expect someone to choose you if you don't choose yourself? Or should I say, if you don't even choose yourself? Choose yourself all the time, as long as you're not intentionally hurting someone, either physically or emotionally. Choosing yourself, it's also knowing when to relax, when to have some me time, some you time, when to unwind, that time to nurture and care for yourself. Don't feel bad for forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself over and over again. We are all humans, and we are all here in this world trying to figure it out, trying to survive. We are bound to make mistakes. Besides, what good is putting yourself down doing for you? Not much, right? Do not feel guilty for saying no, for changing your mind, for speaking up. Saying no is very powerful. You are expected to always be available and willing to be there for someone, or do things for someone, or hang out with someone, or do this and that, or be here and there. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Let's say you do say yes to be in good terms with this person, to seem like a good person, to be nice to others. Whoever is going to speak about you regardless, whether you say yes or no. But if you say yes, then you're doing something you don't want to do, and you're not being true to yourself. So you're cheating yourself. But if you say no, you're being true to yourself. You're not wasting your time doing something you do not wish to do to please others. And if they're talking, so what, right? You're happy, you're being true to yourself, and you're living your life intentionally. Don't feel guilty if you choose to not engage in triggering conversations with certain people. Not all conversations are worth having, especially with certain people. Don't feel bad for trying to avoid a headache for yourself. If you know that engaging with certain people is going to trigger negative thoughts, doubts, and emotions inside of you, do not feel bad for wanting to avoid that. It's a pain or an experience or issue It's something that you can avoid, so why not avoid it, right? There's nothing for you to feel guilty about. You have to do what's best for you. There's a lot of people walking on this earth so blinded by their beliefs and views on life that they don't see what kind of harm their words or their actions may be doing to others. So, I do not blame you at all. I do this myself. Why? Because it's not necessary. If I know I engage a certain conversation with this person, they will make me feel some type of way, or they want to have certain conversations that I do not want to talk about because it's just not productive. It's not positive. It goes back to your time. Who do you spend your time on? Choosing who you spend your time on. So you are totally being smart by dodging that bullet and saving yourself that headache. Don't ever feel guilty for doing something for yourself. Don't ever feel guilty for trying to avoid something that's going to cause you any harm. Any harm. It could be physically, it could be mentally, it could be emotionally. Do not matter. And honestly, what form, which way it harms you doesn't matter. Don't ever feel some type of way for avoiding something that you know, or you know there's a big chance that will affect you negatively. If you're doing something for yourself that you want to do, that you know will save you in any way, go for it. Always believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Protect yourself. Nurture yourself the very same way you nurture and you love those around you. And I'm sure you will do all of this for someone else, right? You will advise a friend to be selective with whom they spend their time with. You would advise a friend to not engage in certain conversations that you know will hurt them. You would advise them to take time for themselves, to choose themselves. So do the same for you. The same thing you advise others to do it for yourself. You deserve it. That is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Don't forget to like this video. If you liked it, then give me a big thumbs up and show me that you liked it. Like it, share it with your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend, and join the family. If you're not already part of the tribe, then join the family. If you are into self-love and self-care kind of videos, then this channel was created for you. Join the tribe and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!